How's everyone doing? This is my second shot at recording this video. I just did a 20-minute take that wasn't recording. I've recently set my phone to black and white so I can watch videos and not strain my eyes quite so much. And I guess I didn't notice I wasn't recording. And I actually was opening the books and flipping through them and sharing pages. So I'm probably just going to share the covers this time, but we're kind of burning daylight. It's 6:45 in the evening, Sunday, and I have some pretty cool books to show. I'm still going to show the interiors of a couple of them. It's kind of nice now. We're sort of at golden hour. Earlier it was kind of blazing over here by the window. Anyway, yeah, I've really gotten into this. Ninjas and Robots by Erik Klaus. I bought kind of the run recently, all but issue 1 and 2, and I bought them at H of H, Hall of Heroes, and they're using these bags that I think Rodney, your buddy Rod, Dr. Silverage, was talking about. They're sort of a hybrid mylar poly, somewhat rigid, and they put the adhesive real high up, so the flap only kind of hits it at the very bend. So I'm still getting used to that. But this Ninjas and Robots is a pretty cool looking book. Erik Klaus has definitely caught my eye. He again, I'm looking at this through black and white, but the colors he uses are really nice, and he has sort of a Keith Giffen Trencher meets like Jimmy Mahfood and Sergio Aragonés style, and it's even got a little bit of like Frank Miller Ronin era, so I'm really liking it. Here's book 4. I actually tried reading some of these last night, but I'm gonna wait until I have 1 and 2, so I was a little lost. But it's put out by Keenspot, and it has a $4.99 tag on it, so it's not the easiest book to want to start collecting, but the trade I think is going to be the way to go. It's going to be issues 1 through 6, and it's coming out, I think, in September, maybe October. I couldn't wait though. I wanted to check it out. And H of H Comics pretty much had the run. Sorry about that one. Issue 9. Now this thing right here, okay. Abe, I gotta give Abe a shout out. Abe was Weapon X Squall when he was on YouTube. I don't think he's put out a video in a couple of years, but he's got a really good page on Instagram, and he shared this Ariana Grande comic, and it's actually something I had to buy from a seller I don't think typically deals in comics, but it arrived in something approaching a collector's grade condition, and this was just a giveaway with her fragrance line. Came in a nice little mylar. They knew to sort of take care of them. It's got this beautiful cover, and it's just like a 1950s space story. I thought it was a really nice little thing. I wanted to collect it. Abe was cool enough to let me know about it, and he was actually like telling me I should get it signed and everything. It was really cool of him. It was quite encouraging. So I just thought it was a neat little thing. They're not too expensive. You just have to find a seller and convey to them if you know you want to have it in somewhat decent condition. So yeah, I got that. I actually kind of thought that I had a tape stick on the cover, like I peeled away some of the image, but it's it's just been kind of aged like that. So here's some Perillo Sacred 6. Still doing Savage Dragon. It's a little bit behind right now because Erik Larson has tackled doing The Ant. And so Dragon's a little behind, but that's $2.59. This is something my brother wanted. He saw Gratu Orloff share this Conan Universe Handbook. Kind of a nice little source book into the Conan comic universe. And just a great cover, some great information inside. So I know he's looking forward to reading that. I actually flipped through it, and the profiles look really good. The font's a little small, but I recently got some reading glasses, so that's really been helping me a lot. Here's Red Sonja, Black, White, and Red. I just wanted to show this real quick because next month's cover is looking very nice indeed. This whole book is pretty nice. You got John Boy Myers doing the first story. Black, white, gray tones with some red highlights. So, you know, some cartoonier artwork in the back for the second story. But this cover next month has really got me thinking I might want to get it. It's a great cover. Perillo doing his thing. So, anyhow, at this point, I have Red Room up to issue 3, which is, you know, where we're at with it, but I'm just wondering, because I want my brother to read these. He's curious about it, as I think a lot of people kind of are. Do I need that free comic book day giveaway to kind of show him the whole story? I don't know if that encompasses any new material or if it's just kind of excerpts from what Piscor's already done. But yeah, so 1, 2, and I got, excuse me, I was doing that backwards. 3, 2, 1. So here's the new Mendoza. I went with the Incredible Hulk 340 cover swipe, and there's some great pages in this. It's mostly one big battle scene. See what Dan's been doing. So, yeah, it's all about Soledad taking on Turtle Tutu's main henchman, and all the while Relic is lying in wait, just studying her opponent, and we see Sad Girl go full mode. So first time we've ever seen her like that. Really exciting. But yeah, that was the most basic cover, and it was the one I wanted. It's actually suits me down to the ground. And so Hansi, Captain Strangelife's been sharing some of his Tarot Witch. So here's one of the newer ones. 123, it was only available in that collected version before, but now it's been put out. 126. Here's a Treacherous Infamy Lady Death. I know Mike, Comic Crypt of Castle Hills, is shared. Really nice. And speaking of Mike, I found his comic book appearance. I believe he shared this before. This is put out by Super Genius. It looks a lot like the paper cuts stuff. You even got a Steve Mannion cover, but there he is, Mike G. First appearance in comics. How great is that? And yeah, the artwork is not what a lot of people like because they want it to look like pure EC. I like this style though. Yeah, I love the EC stuff, but this more comic strip, cartoon strip style is fine by me too. I was really into the paper cuts run. So I got Zombie Tramp 80, 81. Really beautiful Derek Chew Barbarella #2. Something about just the way Derek Chew draws Barbarella. I think he actually has Art Germ beat on this one. So I'm still reading the Batman the Animated Series type of Batman books. I gotta show you something though. In this issue 1, issue 2 actually, it's a Zatanna story, so it's mystic, but Batman's wearing a piece of head jewelry I just want your opinion on. You don't get a good look at it there. Looks like a court of owls. Templeton story. God, you got Paul Dini and Rick Burchett. I mean, yeah, just, is that working for Bruce? It's a pretty good look. It's probably keeping evil at bay and from getting into his mind, but I don't know, should he go forward with it? That's the real question. Should this just be a part of the staple Dark Knight costume? I'm saying you should go for it. I'm saying go with it. If it feels right for the Dark Knight, then that's what we have. No. So yeah, the Adventures Continue books. I wasn't sold on season 1, but I'm liking season 2 a lot. Okay, so I just really like the Swamp Thing book. A little behind. I'm picking them up when I see them. They're selling out pretty quick. The artwork is the best I've seen since Stephen Bichette, Toddleben era Swamp Thing. I don't know if these guys are actually working on paperboard and roughing out sketches and then by hand pen and inking these books, but if they're not, they found a program that simulates it perfectly, because this looks like a really good comic, a really good style of what we love to see in Swamp Thing. This next thing is strictly a Davis comic find spec. I've only heard about 2 songs from this singer. Now, Davis, he assures me she's the hottest thing going. So when I saw this at the laundromat, I grabbed some and I brought them home and put them in mag bags. If I see more at the laundromat, I'm going to try to get them out to Davis so he can send them off to CGC as soon as possible, because I know he's going to want to protect that. So this is something I even shouted out the man on the back, Gratu Orloff, Bunny from 1969, I think, maybe 68. Harvey, not James Stewart Harvey Comics. He explains it as a magical take on the Archie style, really psychedelic, fantastic, wonderful comic, Bunny. So I didn't have any Bunny issues. In fact, I think I'm a little embarrassed to say it might be my first Harvey book, but I'm trying. And thanks, Grot, for pointing the way. Really been watching Grot this summer. Gratu Orloff, Graphic Man. Graphic Man is probably my favorite. He's such a cool, relaxed collector, and his Wednesday evening videos have become a staple at my house. Even if I'm not home, my brother's watching and he's telling me what's going on. So anyway, I picked up this Sam Keith Venom statue. I'm only missing Spidey now. I have Hulk and I have Wolvie now. And we went to a GameStop when I picked up that Marvel Legends. I like the little buddy. It reminded us of King Shark. Anyway, yeah, that's it. I really like the first take I did of this video. I think it came out a lot better, but what can you do? Calamity reigns, especially when we're really trying, right? Isn't that the way it goes? Anyway, the days are getting shorter and shorter at 7 o'clock, and it's almost dark. Thanks for watching. I have a bunch more books on the way. I think I have an auction I just won, 14 books, hopefully, for $5. And I'm expecting more ninjas and robots and just some other stuff that hasn't arrived yet. Thanks for watching. This is actually a much shorter version of the previous video, so that's cool. At least there's that. And yeah, have a excellent September. Take care of yourselves. Okay.